Guys, I do not remember the last time I saw floor in this room. I'm having a big tidy up. So this is basically what I'm doing with my day. Not that this will take a day, but I'm just having a nice time doing this and listening to my favourite murder, because I really want to get up to date with that now because they've just posted a very exciting episode. So I want to listen to that. I've got about 3 or 4 episodes to go until I'm totally up to date, which is going to be really crazy. I've been listening to this from the beginning since January, so it's going to be really weird. But I'm getting into other podcasts too to listen to, so that's fine. My only problem is that my mum is off from work today, so I'm very self-conscious about her listening to me listen to a podcast about murder. She knows I listen to it, but I don't really want her to walk past the bedroom and hear them talking about someone getting murdered. She probably already thinks I'm a weirdo enough as it is. So yes, I am going to get back to that and try and get organised. So I've put quite a few bags out here. This is all my clothes. Well, not all my clothes, obviously. So yes, what have I done so far? It's really early in the morning, by the way. It's like 9 o'clock. These are all clothes to sell, which I've taken out of boxes so I can sort them. Over here we have got, obviously this is still a work in progress, and this is my pink pyjama bottoms. We've got just some books that I didn't want in my room anymore, so I've moved them. Cards Against Humanity. Some books I'm going to be getting rid of when I can figure out best way to do that. And then these are all parcels that are either live on eBay at the moment or Depop, so they're just ready to go and they're all post-it noted and everything. I've got my scales there. Then we've got pens, post-it notes, sellotape, a few sticky labels, little cards that say thank you for your purchase, and then a notepad there. And then in the drawer of the desk I have got that box has some shoes in, and then there's some of my sister's stuff in there. Then I've got my mailing bags, I've got plastic bags to put the clothes in the bags. And then I've got a couple of black sacks and a carrier bag, and then some like packaging and stuff. And then this is all stuff that's either currently on eBay or soon to go on eBay. That's just sold actually, so I need to package that up. And then more stuff over there. And then obviously all this is still a work in progress because it's still a mess, but I have room to move in the floor now. Haven't had any floor space in here in a long time. Morning guys, it is 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a very grey, rainy day. I'm going to the garden centre with my mother, which is kind of sad because I feel like there's nothing better than a garden centre on a sunny day. I love a garden centre. I think we're going to grab some food as well. I cut my hair yesterday. It looks like shit. I'm in I don't know why. I feel like I should have just asked for money for my birthday so that I could just go and get my hair sorted out. But then I also feel like in like 3 weeks after getting my hair sorted out, I would need to have my roots done again, and then I would have to do my roots, and therefore I would just mess up all the money that I'd spent on my hair. So I know I could go and get it cut and get like the cut sorted out, but it's also embarrassing going to a hairdresser when you dye your hair yourself and it looks like crap. It's very embarrassing because there's nothing worse than when the stylist is like doing your hair and they're like, do you dye your hair yourself? And it's like pretty obvious that I dye my hair myself. But yeah, I cut it yesterday, so therefore today it's just not going right. Hopefully it looks a little bit better by my birthday. I don't want to have rubbish hair for my birthday, but I doubt it. I mean, I'm kind of like done with it, to be honest. I'm just like, don't even care about it anymore. But I mean, I do, but like it's also just like a don't. It's really hard to explain. I'm just very much over it. I haven't put on much makeup. I'll finish with my makeup before I go to work later. I'm just wearing brows brows and mascara, and just got lip balm on. But yeah, I'll go to the post office first. Post office, then garden centre. Hey guys, so I'm back from the garden centre. We bought lots of plants, which my mum I think is planting currently. Yesterday my Superdrug order came, so I thought I'd show you a few things, like bits I bought. I know I have mentioned a few of the bits I bought, but I thought I'd share them with you. It's very bright, by the way, that's why I'm a bit squinty. That's just... yeah, here are my toothbrush covers. I'm just getting rid of the boring stuff first. So 14 disposable latex gloves. I find these a lot better to work with than the ones that you get with hair dye because they're very rustly, whereas these are more stay to your hand. My Soleil, this is like a Superdrug own brand lotion, medium tan, lasts for days, for face and body with guide colour. Oh, I thought this was a gradual tan. Please let me read. Soleil bronzing lotion is easy to apply and quickly absorbed. It contains a guide tint to give you a subtle colour instantly, which will gradually intensify for 1 to 4 hours into a natural looking tan. Oh, I thought this was like a proper gradual fake tanner. For best results, exfoliate before use. Apply it evenly to dry, cleansed skin using Superdrug. That's annoying. I thought this was just a gradual tanner like the Dove Summer Body, which I'm nearly all out of. So that's quite disappointing because I actually already have a tan from this brand from last year. Oh well, this wasn't very much money. It was only like £3 something. Then 3 makeup bits. So, oh, this looks very dark. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation and it looks way too dark. So I have the Healthy Mix serum, which I have in the shade Light Vanilla. And I thought, as it's summer and I'm wearing gradual tan, I thought I'd go for vanilla instead of light vanilla. But this looks like it's going to be really dark, but I don't know, maybe it will work when I'm a little bit more tanned, I don't know. I also got the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, but a green one. I love the usual concealer of this, just the fair one I think is the one I use. But I always get a lot of redness, so I thought I'd get a green one, and I've tried green concealers before but in like palette form, so I thought this one would be a lot nicer, it would blend out a lot better. And then last but not least, I got the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation in the shade F3, and I don't really watch a lot of makeup videos or anything like that, however I have seen that these are very popular, so I thought I would try this as it seems like a really easy thing to use. I really like the packaging, it's very nice, and I've never used a stick foundation. I love this packaging, it's so nice. I wonder if this is as easy as you think of just like going dun 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 blend. I might watch one tutorial on it or something. I'm also going to take this off just to make it look even sleeker and nicer. If I can get it off. Oh, beautiful. That is a lovely piece of packaging, if I do say so myself. It's a couple of hours later. Got about an hour before I go to work. I feel really, got a bit of a headache, a bit of like a migraine sort of situation going on. I feel kind of sick. So I'm just gonna chill before I go to work because I feel really crap. I feel as crap as my hair looks, basically. I'm really tired as well. I just wanna take a nap. I probably won't vlog when I get home because I'm just gonna come home, eat my dinner and then have a bath and go to bed. So yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow at some point probably. Bye. Hey guys, so it's about 7 o'clock Saturday morning. I've only just taken a hay fever tablet, so my itchy eyes will hopefully stop being itchy soon. I'm very tired. I don't know if anyone noticed yesterday, but I cut about an inch or so off my hair and it feels so much better, especially since I used that product that I got in Poundland the other day, which is a really nice product. But I need my mum or dad to help fix this later. I just realised that I accidentally stopped recording. I'm trying to remember where I left off. Yeah, I need my mum or dad to help. Wow, that's really purple, isn't it? Pinky purple. Yeah, I need my mum or dad to help straighten it up. I also have a spot here and a scratch here. I don't know how I got the scratch. Yeah, it'll probably be my dad that does it because my mum doesn't really like to touch my hair in case she screws it up and gets blamed for it. But me and my dad sort of have an understanding of if it goes wrong, it's my fault. My dad was actually the first person to give me my first ever haircut. I was about 8 years old and he gave me the Victoria Beckham bob. Actually, I think, didn't Victoria Beckham have more of an asymmetric bob? Mine was just a bob. Proper, like, bobby. And I went from having, like, butt length hair to that, and it was a kind of a regret of mine. It didn't take that long to grow out, really. And then I started dyeing it a few years later, and it all went wrong from there. Yesterday was a bit crappy. It was one of those days where I woke up, wasn't in the best of moods, but then as the day went on, I just started feeling progressively downhill. I would put it down to a combination of the weather being rubbish, that can have a big effect on my mood, but also hormonal, because I'd not long come off my period, and a day or two after coming off my period I can often have a very hard day. You know, the days where you feel very low, you feel like tears could just erupt from your eyes for no reason. And that's the frustrating part, is it is no reason. You feel like you could just snap on someone and just burst into tears. And I also felt a lot of panic in me. I felt it like in my chest. I felt like it was just rising up and I was gonna have a bit of a meltdown. But and this was really kicking in by the time I'd got to work, and I had a headache as well, which was shit. But it was really kicking in by the time I got to work, so I was just sat at work trying not to cry, but also thinking this is ridiculous because I know it's just hormonal, there's no other reason for it. So I don't know, when you know that it's just something you can't control, but also know that it's something that's not terrible, if you know what I mean, it's easier to just keep saying to yourself, this is fine, like, it's fine. And it's comforting to know that I'm more than likely going to wake up the next day and feel fine. So that's definitely, yeah, when I sort of know that I'm feeling this way for no other reason other than hormones, then it's okay. My lips are so dry. I was yawned earlier and they're all cracked here. This is attractive because this doesn't look like something you'd put on your lips because it's a big tube, so I just look ridiculous. I probably should not be just leisurely taking my time here because it's gone 7 o'clock. I've only got an hour and 40 minutes, but I did have a bath last night, the minute before I went to bed, so I don't need to have a bath this morning. So all I've really got to do once I finish my coffee, or once I start my coffee then finish it, all I've really got to do is brush my teeth, wash my face, do my makeup, find something to wear. The weather's shit again, so I have no idea what I'm going to wear. It was really quite cold yesterday, was without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted. Either I didn't stir in my sweeteners or only one sweetener came out of the thing. Because that tastes not so sweet. Oh well, I'm not going out of bed now to fix it. I've been thinking a lot about YouTube lately because I've really been enjoying vlogging the past couple of weeks, a lot more so than I had done before. I don't know, I wonder if that's like obvious in videos or not. It'd be interesting to know if you can sort of tell when I feel like doing it more than others. Although you probably can't, because when I don't feel like doing it, I'll just pick up my camera and go, I don't really feel like vlogging today. But yeah, I've been thinking about YouTube a lot lately and what I want to be doing on here. And I definitely want to be uploading more content, but I feel a little bit lost. And I don't know if it's just because it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm very tired and I haven't got a full cup of coffee in me yet. But I feel it's hard to know what direction to take my channel in, because I don't feel like I've ever really had a direction. I've never really had a niche, because you couldn't call me a beauty YouTuber, you couldn't call me a fashion YouTuber, you couldn't call me a lifestyle YouTuber. I've never, but then again, I wouldn't want to be put in a box. Am I predominantly a vlogger because that's what I predominantly upload? I don't know. I also don't know if anything I'm saying is actually making any sense. Very tired. Very tired. I'm also so obsessed with podcasts lately. I think I'd love to do a podcast one day. I love podcasts so much. I would love to do one. I have no idea what it would be about or who I would do it with, because I feel like you sort of need to have a dynamic of a minimum of 2 people for sure. The only podcasts that work with one person are the sort of storytelling podcasts. Maybe I could be a storytelling podcast. I could just read stories. Oh, I honestly do not know what this hair is doing today. I feel like my hair is having a midlife crisis. My hair's having a midlife crisis. I'm going to be having my quarter life crisis pretty soon. Oh, it's my birthday in a couple of weeks. I don't want to get old. Do you know what's really funny? When you're a kid and you watch TV, like, say Friends, when Friends started, they were all about 25, so not that much older than me, and I thought they were like proper adults. And now I'm nearly 24 and I'm like, I'm not an adult. Don't call me an adult. How dare you call me an adult? I don't remember the last time I got ID'd for buying alcohol, which makes me so sad, because you have to look a minimum of 25 years old to buy alcohol. And I don't remember the last time someone wanted to see my ID. Oh, well, I do remember the last time someone wanted to see my ID, because I went to a nightclub the other week, but that's a bit different. This has just turned into the most rambly quarter life crisis conversation, so I feel like I should stop that. Yesterday, by the way, the last clip I did when my makeup was all done, I was wearing my new Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. Today, this morning, I'm probably, depending on how much time I leave myself, I'm probably going to try the Makeup Revolution, whatever it's called, foundation stick. I'm very excited to try stick. I sort of wish I would have got one in a darker shade so that I could use it as a contour stick, because I've never had a contour stick, and I'm rubbish at contouring my face, but I feel like with a stick, could you really go wrong? Probably not. Those things were on offer, by the way, for 3 for 2. Those things I bought in Superdrug, so I think I got the collection concealer for free, which is pretty cool. This coffee is so gross. I can't even cope. Right. I only have work for 3 hours today, so I'll be finishing at 12 o'clock. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with the rest of my day, because when I spoke to, you know, my friend that I meet up with every now and then from my old job, when I spoke to her on the phone on Tuesday, she said if it's not raining, we should go on a walk Saturday afternoon. Just like a nice walk to get us out of the house, probably, I don't know, to the woods or the river or something, I don't really know. But, so yeah, if it clears up out there, I might be going on a walk. If not, I'll just be coming home and doing my hair. But, yes, I'll probably chat to you when I've done my makeup, if I've got the time. But as I've been talking for God knows how long, it might not happen. If anyone that's curious, this is what the Makeup Revolution foundation stick is like. I am obviously also wearing highlighter, and I've got Collection Lasting Perfection concealer on as well, like under the eyes. Hasn't done much today though, around the nose and stuff. Also hasn't done much up here either, but yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It's a little bit light for me, seeing as I've got like fake tan on, but I'm majoritively covered because I'm wearing a jumper because it's cold, so it's not really that much of a big deal, but definitely a very good foundation for if you're in a rush and just want to get out of the house very quickly. So yes, I am going to go to work now, and I'll speak to you when I get I could feel that frog creeping up in my throat. I'll speak to you when I get back. Hey guys, it is 5 minutes to 2. I ended up having to work until 1 o'clock, but it wasn't that bad because I managed to get a lift home, so that meant I was back by like 1:10 so it was okay. I'm gonna dye my hair a little bit later, but first I'm gonna do some bits and bobs in here. For anyone wondering what that foundation stays like, the lighting in here is terrible. Let me go near the window. I didn't powder though, so this is what it kind of is like a few hours later. Obviously that's from my glasses, so that can't be helped, but yeah, I didn't put any powder on, so that's what it's all looking like. And yes, I'll go back down here where my phone is charging. Please ignore this poster behind me. My sister didn't actually have this poster up in her bedroom, just for anyone that thinks a 25-year-old had that up in their bedroom. Well, she's 26 now, but she moved out when she was 25. So yes, I'm going to find a podcast to pop on, because I'm feeling a little bit lost now I've finished My Favourite Murder. And I will catch up with you later. Morning guys, so it's actually Monday, and I'm not going to be vlogging today, but I needed to end this vlog, so that's what I'm doing. It is 8:20 in the morning. I have been up for quite a while though, but before I could face getting out of bed, I watched, I downloaded the Hey You reality on demand app, and I am a couple of years behind on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so I have downloaded it for a free trial month, and I'm really hoping I can get through all of season 11, 12 and 13 in the next month, which I'm not sure is actually going to happen, but I hope it will, because I don't want to have to pay for the app, and then I can just record it on my TiVo with the new episodes. So yeah, I just watched one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians before I got out of bed, but I literally just got out of bed, straightened my hair because I went to bed last night and it was still damp, so it had loads of kinks in it, and made a coffee, and now I'm back here to end the vlog and have a chat. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about my hair. I like fixed the roots last night, but I'm not sure, and toned it and everything. The Wella T18 toner though is a pretty good toner, I will say that. But I don't know. It's so hard to know how I feel about my hair just because I hate it short. I know this isn't like mega short, but I hate it short. It's so damaged and sticky uppy everywhere. So I don't know. When my hair isn't good, it just means that my self-esteem isn't the best. So feeling a little bit crap this morning, and the weather is absolutely horrendous. It's so wet and windy. But yeah, I think I might buy a wig. I was actually looking at old pictures yesterday of when my dad first cut my hair into the bob. So it was about this long when he cut it into a bob. And then I was looking at pictures from the next year, so like a year later, and my hair was like really long. Like it grew so much. My hair still does grow quickly, but it's just so damaged and have to do the roots all the time. So yeah, part of me thinks how much easier my life would be if I did just dye it brown and let it grow, but I think my self-esteem would be even lower if I had darker hair, because I don't like it dark. But I don't know, it's definitely not looking as bad on camera as it was in the mirror just now. But it also like doesn't help when you don't have makeup on or anything and you've just woken up and you're in your pyjamas, like you're not at your best. So yeah. So that's basically all I did yesterday, was I spent hours and hours doing my hair. So I bleached it Saturday, and this is like so annoying. I bleached it Saturday and I got the best lift on my roots that I'd ever gotten. Usually when I do my roots, I have to bleach them 2, maybe 3 times to get enough lift to be able to tone them. But this time, I don't know what I did differently. They just lifted beautifully and they were like perfect to tone. So I took a picture, from up above. To see how much of a good job I did, because I was feeling pretty smug. And there was this massive brown splodge here that I totally missed. So I just let my hair dry and everything, went to bed. Next day, my dad touched it up for me, bleached it again. He did still miss a couple of bits, but they're not really that noticeable. I think it's just bits underneath and stuff. So yeah, my dad bleached my hair again yesterday. I obviously rinsed that out, and then I put on the Wella T18 toner, which is quite a marvellous piece of artwork. And then I rinsed the toner off, and then I used this product that I'd never heard of. One of you guys recommended it to me, Charlie. Charlie knows how much I'm thankful for her. She is my new saviour. I was literally WhatsApping her with every step of everything I was doing yesterday, being like, is this okay? Can I do this? Is this okay? And so yeah, the product was called Apogee, and I'd never heard of it, and I've been dyeing my hair for so many years, I thought it was something I would have at least heard of. And it's a protein treatment, and it's like meant to fix your hair and stuff. And I did notice, so I had so much less breakage and stuff. I still had breakage because obviously my hair is very fragile, but it was so much less than usual. So that was a really interesting treatment to use. So yeah, then I did the Apogee. Then I must have spent like 4 or 5 hours on my hair yesterday, and I didn't have time to do anything else really with my life. So, and I definitely did not want to pick up the camera because I looked like a drowned rat. So yeah. Oh my god, wind, calm down. I'm so happy I don't have to leave the house for a couple of days, because I think we're supposed to just have crappy weather all week, and I bet it's going to be crap when I'm away next week. I'd kind of forgotten that next week I'm going away. Like, my birthday's next Thursday and I'm going away on my birthday. And kind of like, it just creeps around so quickly. I don't like it. But it is still April. And I don't know if you guys know this, but April is IBS Awareness Month. I bet you didn't know that. I actually didn't know that either. However, someone in my life very close to me has IBS, so obviously she knows this. and that is my sister. And she actually posted a very eloquent piece of writing to her social medias. And I don't know how she's going to feel about me reading this out, because, well, she'll probably never find out, to be honest. But I thought it was such a beautifully written thing. She's always been much better at putting her thoughts into words than I have. And I feel like this could apply to anyone, for anything. Like, I'm just going to read it out. I just wanted to leave the vlog on this because I thought it was something to be said. And for anyone that doesn't know, IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, here we go. April is IBS Awareness Month. I never actually knew this, which means I must not have ever seen anything about it, and that's not great if your only aim is to spread awareness. I've been living with IBS for 11 years, and the illness itself and the effects that it's had on my mental health are very present every single day. It affects nearly every decision I have to make, no matter how big or small, and it's had a huge impact on my education, my work, my self-esteem, my diet, my mental health, and my relationships with everyone I know. IBS can be debilitating, unpredictable, and embarrassing. It can also affect about 20% of the UK, and yet no one talks about it. So I am, and all I'm asking of anyone else is to show a bit more compassion and understanding to others. Whether you're more understanding of someone with awkward dietary requirements, or someone who often has to cancel at short notice, or someone who is ill a lot, IBS is an invisible illness with no cure, and a lot of people won't tell others about what they're going through. We're already fighting an uphill battle to achieve normal, and the judgment of others only makes it harder. So be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through, and even if you do, be kind anyway. And that's just how I wanted to end this weekly vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.